Hello students, welcome to the biology class. Today we are going to discuss our new topic, translation. In our previous sessions we discussed about the transcription as well as the genetic code which used to read the nitrogen bases in the form of a ribonucleotides present on the mRNA and sequence of the amino acids are formed. So what is translation? Means synthesis of proteins from mRNA. Synthesis of protein from mRNA, that process is known as translation. So before we start with the various steps of translation, we are having some preparatory steps for the translation. What are these steps? So as soon as the messenger RNA from the nucleus of eukaryotic cell and in the prokaryotic cell, they are coming to the cytoplasm. The signal for the translation starts, and all the three RNAs, that is your messenger RNA, that is your tRNA, that is your rRNA, they participate in the process of translation, and they first have to make them activate, make them prepare to carry out the process of translation. So the first step of this translation is activation of amino acids which are being present in the cytoplasm. So your first step is activation of amino acids. So amino acids, they are going to be bind with. So amino acid become activated by binding with the enzyme amino acyl tRNA synthetase in the presence of energy currency, that is ATP. So amino acid along with ATP in the presence of enzyme amino acyl tRNA synthetase. They form the activation of amino acid. How they get activated? Amino acid along with AMP along with enzyme and inorganic phosphate. Means ATP means triphosphate. So here we are having M means one phosphate. The rest two phosphate will be released as inorganic phosphate. Now this amino acid along with this enzyme with the help of energy, that is known as your activated amino acid. Now the transfer of activated amino acid to the tRNA, that is your second step. Transfer of activated amino acid to tRNA. Now AA, that is your amino acid, AMP, that is the activated amino acid, with amino acyl tRNA synthetase enzyme, they will form amino acid, and tRNA get charged or they get activated with the release of AMP plus enzyme that becomes free for the activation of another tRNA. So as we know, the structure of tRNA, it is having the loops, that is clover-like structure. This is your amino acid site and this is your anticodon site. So here the amino acid is going to be attached with the tRNA. So this is called as an activated tRNA. Fine. So after that tRNA get activated depending upon by reading the anticodon on mRNA. Now we are having our first step, that is the protein synthesis step. These are your preparatory steps, that is your introductory steps. Now first we are having the step of protein synthesis, that is your initiation. Protein synthesis, and the first step is initiation. So for that we require mRNA, tRNA as well as rRNA. R means ribosomal RNA, which is the site of protein synthesis, and they are having a two subunit, that is the smaller subunit and the larger subunit. So when the messenger RNA coming out from the nucleus to the cytoplasm with 5' to 3', they get attached to the small subunit of ribosome, because small subunit is having the binding site of mRNA. So they are getting attached to the ribosomes. Here we are having the codons. Fine. And immediately this is your smaller subunit of ribosome. And then they will have a larger subunit. Fine. And the larger subunit is having 3 sites. The larger subunit is having 3 sites, that is your P site, A site and E site. Fine. Now this is having, so we have to read AUG, UUU, these are the codons. And one thing we have to remember, that initiation of translation will start or initiate with the codon known as AUG. As we have already discussed, that AUG is the initiating codon. So wherever that AUG is present in the mRNA, they will bind with the smaller subunit of ribosomes, and opposite to that we are having a tRNA, that is the activated RNA with the anticodon site and methionine amino acid. Meth, because that is again the initiating amino acid. So at the P site, this is what called as an initiation. On the P site, I am going to repeat, mRNA will come to the cytoplasm, bind with the smaller subunit, then they are having the initiating codon, that is AUG, read by the tRNA by the anticodon activated RNA, because tRNA, because they are having the amino acid. Now the second tRNA will be there with amino acid 2, you can write over there. So this is how the things are getting initiated. Now the second is the elongation. The second is elongation, the step of protein synthesis. We are having the ribosome with 2 subunits, smaller as well as the larger one. Now this AUG will come on the E site, that is called as an exit. It is going to be leave, it is going to be knock out. This UU will come on the P site, which is your peptide site, and CC is your A site, that is your amino acid site. So this tRNA, which is having A2, and the tRNA, which is having a methionine S to the AUG, it will get detached from the tRNA and form the bond at the amino acid. This is what called as the peptide bond. With the help of enzyme peptidine transferase. So with the help of that enzyme, the bond will form between amino acid 2 and methionine, and third tRNA will come over there, the next tRNA, and they will bind to the A site, and this is your E site and your tRNA is released. For more activation, for the formation of another, you can say the continuation of your protein synthesis. So this is what called as an initiation, in which we are having a smaller subunit, larger subunit, tRNA activated with the particular amino acid, they will come to the P site, A site, and in elongation, the methionine, that is your P site amino acid, will leave from E site. They will form the bond, which means the elongation of polypeptide will take place. Till what? So the third step is termination. Now what happens in termination? Now here you are having again the large and the small subunits. Fine. So what is there? We are having now here U, which is going to be leave. Here you will have CC from A to P site, and on the A site we can have UAA. Fine. So here we will have amino acid 3 with amino acid 2 with methionine, and it will goes on increasing till at your A site the codon UAA or UGA or UAG is there. These three codons, they are known as terminating codon, stopping codons, nonsense codons, because we are having no tRNA against these stopping codons. So when this will come at the A site, there is no amino acid, no activated tRNA, and this polypeptide chain will release into the cytoplasm as a polypeptide, or you can say for the formation of the protein synthesis. And these two subunits, they will also get dissociates in the cytoplasm, and again the cycle of the translation will start with the another mRNA which are being transcribed by the DNA. So these are the termination, that is with the help of these terminating codons, your polypeptide chain is getting stopped, getting terminated, released into the cytoplasm for the formation of the protein, dissociation of the smaller as well as the large subunit takes place, and the cycle will repeat. So this is about your translation, that is your protein synthesis, that is from RNA, the protein is going to be synthesized. So please go through this through your NCERT. Till then, thank you.